Hold on, guys. So, Ikkaku Bankai, we finally get to see him. And he is a black tortoise, and he is an attack specialty character. So, he's going to be the very first attack specialty character that we have for the black tortoise. I know I saw on the Discord, the official one, that somebody was saying, well, put some more damage into the black tortoise. I don't think damage is the way to go for black tortoise. They're meant to tank, but the way to go is to add some attack specialty characters in there, and that will fix somewhat of the problem, which I don't think is a problem at all. So he has a black tortoise, so he's gonna gain rage whenever he's being attacked. His heroic war soul increases defense of all characters by a certain percentage, and then for his talent, instead of the challenge, the reflect damage rate of all characters is 2.4%. So it's nothing big because it is set at the challenge. It's nothing too difficult. I have no problem completing it on my free-to-play account on normal mode. In the nightmare mode, it's a little bit more difficult, but it is doable as a free-to-play player, and I don't have all the best stuff on my free-to-play account. Let's check over his skills. So, deals damage to an enemy and gains 200 rage. So the first thing I can think of is that he is a hybrid build with a Vermilion Bird, because Vermilion Birds gain rage whenever they do a basic attack. This Ikkaku Black Tortoise gains rage whenever he does his mastery skill. So that's the first thing that came to mind to me. He is a hybrid Vermilion Bird Black Tortoise character, which seems very good because he's gonna able to gain rage whenever he's being hit, and then whenever he hits you with that mastery skill, he's gonna gain 200 rage, which is a nice chunk. Now let's check out his mastery skill. Deals damage to cross-shaped range enemies and increases self-damage rate by 5%. He's going to be able to deal more damage, and increase his self-damage rate is stackable. So that's good. That means he's going to be able to deal more damage over time. So if you guys remember that episode when he finally unleashed his Bankai, he said that the more he turns his Bankai, the stronger he gets. I'm glad that they put this onto Ikkaku because it's kind of accurate. Now let's see, increase the damage rate is stackable, lasts until the end of battle, so that's good. And then it says grants the effect of Hot Shot. Let's check what Hot Shot is. Increase mastery skill proc chance of by 100%. So he is going to gain so much rage because that mastery skill is going to be being hit all the time. He is going to have his rage almost every 2 turns for sure. He's going to have that rage. So that's very good for a Black Tortoise character. Like I said, he's an attacker, so that's good because that is something that they were lacking. And then he said he's a tank, but he's not really built for it. He's built to do some damage with that rage skill. Increased rage damage reduction. Increased rage damage reduction. Ikkaku's rage recovery rate increases by 50% when HP is lowered, then 30% for the first time. Okay. So if he, by 50%, that's, oh man, they're just making, that's an insane amount of regen. And reduces the damage taken by 20%. So he's going to be a bit tankier. And it says restores 15% of his max health, lasting 3 rounds at the end of each ally round. Hold up. Is that like the Orihime War Soul? Oh man, I saw this kid earlier, but I didn't really pay attention to it until right now. That's why you guys are getting this reaction that I'm giving right now, because I just skimmed over it. I'm reading it like in depth for the first time right now. I gotta read this again. Increase the rage reduction, the rage damage reduction, and then Ikkaku's rage recovery rate increases by 50% when HP is lowered by 30% for the first time. So his rage is going to go up by a double, or close to 0.5%, 50%. And it reduces damage taken by 20%, so it makes you tankier. That's good. And it says restores 15% of his max HP, lasting 3 rounds at the end of each ally round. Lasting 3 rounds at the end of each ally round. I gotta test that out because I'm so confused right now. But that seems very good. Ikkaku is a very well-built Black Tortoise character. I'm excited to get him when I get him. So what, we went over the skills, right? Let's go over the bonds. You're gonna need Yachiru. I do not know who that third character is between her and Kenpachi. You're gonna need Chad, Love, and then you're gonna need Lisa. Battle duo. The only one I can think of is Yumi Chika. Battle duo. I'm gonna have to like read the manga or check the anime, see exactly what they're talking about. Unless they're battle duo, unless they're talking about his Zanpakuto himself. But I don't know. I have no clue. I'm gonna have to look into my research. For the tome, you're gonna need the bodybuilding tome, and then for the emblem, it's gonna be the power of the earth. So yeah, guys, that is Bankai Ikkaku. He is very well built character for a Black Tortoise. He does seem like he is basically a hybrid between Vermilion Bird and Black Tortoise, and a very good one at that. I already said before that I hope they continue making more hybrid characters. I think the first one was White Ichigo, and now it seems like the second one is Ikkaku. I hope the next characters it's going to be a Vermilion Bird hybrid with maybe either White Tiger or Zora Dragon, or even a Black Tortoise. But I do want more hybrid builds. I think they're definitely going to be useful. But tell me what you guys think. I think he's a very well-built character. If you guys have any comments, questions, drop them in the comment section down below. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, guys, have a good one.